Super excited about this one today, you guys. We are gonna do something called, I made it up, watercolor weaving. We're gonna do some watercolor weaving. So first, we're gonna do some beautiful watercoloring, okay? And we all know what watercolor is. It's colors with water, right? Might add some stuff like glitter, I'm not sure. After we watercolor, we're gonna do some amazing weaving, okay? I'm gonna show you the whole technique about how you have to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Under, over, under, over, under, over, under. That's the part that might be hard for you to figure out. And once we are done, you're going to see a very beautiful weaved mat that you have made. Anyways, I miss you guys. All right, so first step, what supplies are we gonna need? I got some scissors, water for the watercolors. I got some glitter, like I said, because I might want to sprinkle some glitter on to make my mat look a little bit glittery. I got some different color Sharpies. Now I'm choosing to use these like silverish crystalline looking markers because they're really cool over watercolors. Okay, so, and that's all you're gonna need. That's all you're gonna need. Watercolor paper, or any kind of paper. White paper, any kind of white paper. Paper, markers, watercolors, Sharpies, paintbrush. Let's go. First things first, we're going to get some color on this paper. It doesn't matter. There is no design. You just get that color, get your color scheme onto the paper. Okay, so you gotta get, I have to get my watercolors really. Let's get that on there. The less water, the more darker your colors are gonna be. But I'm just really trying to get that on there. I know I want some orange. And with the watercolor paper, it's just so beautiful. You could move that watercolor around. If you feel like, oh my God, something is too dark, you can always come in with some more water. If something is not light enough for you, all you gotta do is dip your thing in the water and push that paint around, okay? All right, a little bit of orange on this side. My color scheme is gonna be kind of orangish. Orange, and I'm gonna add some blue. I don't know what I'm gonna add. I'm just gonna keep going with the colors. Rinse that out. I dab that. But it is watercolor, so you really don't have to dab the colors to change the colors. You just kind of want to leave it. See how it's, when you first do your watercolor palette, you really gotta condition that color there. To see how it's still taking quite a bit to get on there. Okay. And it's okay. See how those colors are coming together like that? I love that. This kind of looks like a grayish. And we've got this blue. Look at this rich blue, yeah. I just like to scatter the colors about. It doesn't matter where. I need something bright. Something red. I need something red. Let's go with some red. This paintbrush is really fat, but ooh, look at how that red mixed and got that purple color there. So I'm gonna finish coloring both of these, and you watercolor both your papers. You need 2 of the same size paper. You watercolor yours, and I'll be back. I'm watercoloring mine, see? I'm putting color all over it. There should be no white paper left, none. Okay, let's get to it. All right, so I painted, get up close real quick, Cameron. I painted both of these watercolor papers in full. There's no white, and I'm putting glitter on it before the watercolor dries so that it'll dry with a crystally look. So we're gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna see you guys in a second because I want my mat, my weaved watercolor mat to look sparkly. So sparkly. This is before we cut it. Okay, so now I waited a little bit and both of my pieces are dry with sparkly glitter. Can you see those sparkles, cameraman? Can you see that? Twinkle, twinkle. Okay, little star, I wonder. Now I'm gonna use the Sharpies to just add some accent. And the way I'm gonna do that is any way I want. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace around the watercolor. Oh, this Sharpie is not the business. I need another black one. Ugh, this one isn't good either. I'm gonna go to my silvers, my golds. Ooh, yeah, that's looking good. And I'm just gonna create design. And I've got that glitter on there, which also helps with some awesomeness. Oh, I love this silver. And the crazy part about this is we're gonna cut this up. See how I'm just adding just whatever kind of decorations I want, but I'm really taking my time to go around and try to separate the colors. See how watch what I'm doing. I'm separating the colors with the line. See that orange? I'm going all around that orange. I see that orange. See that? So you just want to kind of do little stuff like that to make your pattern unique for when we cut it up. Because we're going to cut it up. And I know some friends are going to be like, I don't want to cut it. I like it the way it is. But you have to take risks with art. You have to take risks, or else you're just going to be stuck with everything looking the same. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure this paper is real. This watercolor piece, after you watercolor, is really dry, or else it's going to be hard for you to get your Sharpie to draw on it. Okay, let's get some black in here. I keep picking up the same crazy Sharpie that's not working. Ooh, this one works. A little bit of black in there, because you know it makes things pop out. We've got the glitter on there, which is also doing something. Okay, you can make, I'm going to go ahead and, so I'm going to keep decorating this. You decorate yours, I'm decorating mine, and I'll come back with the next step. I'm excited. This is going to be beautiful. I'll be back. I'm still making designs. Make your designs. Okay, you guys, I have my last little decorations. Can you guys see my deco? My decor? I really got into detail here. You see I've got just all types of different lines, just really abstract, and you would think to yourself, oh my god, I want to keep it like this. No, we're weaving, so we've got to cut it up. Sorry, snip snip. I'm going to use my X-Acto knife, even though it's not a supply I said you need, but I'm going to use it just because it's a little bit easier to do this part, and you can do it too. So we have to cut these paper up so we can weave it. I'm going to choose this paper here to be my base. So this paper, we are going to cut strips in it. Strips in it. We are not going to cut the strips off. We're just going to make slits. So let me show you. Let's move this one out the way really quick. So I'm just going to make, let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, I'm gonna make slits going down. Going straight. Now I'm not gonna start here. Come down close so you can see. I'm not gonna start here. I have to start about right there. Let's make these a little bit. And I'm just gonna bring that down. And stop. Oh, could have did that a little deeper, really? It's watercolor paper. You would have thought that just would have went right on through. Look, I thought that I was doing it easier. I gotta push down harder. I was worried about the table, but do you see how I made a slit? See that? That's how you want it. Slits. Now I'm gonna make slits going all the way across. This time I'm gonna push down harder. Down and stop. Don't start at the top, stop midway, Come down and stop. You want to stop it around the same place. You want to start it around the same place. Come down and stop. I haven't done this with my students at all yet. And so I think that you guys are going to really enjoy this. I miss you guys. We can talk a little bit while I'm doing this. I miss you. And I hope that you guys are doing your homework, because you still have to learn. You can't just let your brains melt to pieces. And I hope you guys are still doing art, because you already know that it helps your thinking, helps you think creatively and outside the box. Okay, look at this. See? I have something that looks like this, right? So in order to weave something else into this, we are going to now sit this to the side because we're done preparing that. We're going to cut this one into strips that way. Strip, 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 strip. So I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to cut strips going this way. So you have to remember, the first one is long way. The paper's long way. The second paper, you're going to cut it short way. Strips going short ways. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to use scissors for this, of course. Actually, I'll just use this. And I've got a strip. See that? You just want to keep cutting those strips. You can cut them as thick as you want. You can cut them as thin. Some friends want to be really detailed and cut very thin strips. That's fine. Other friends are like, hey, no way. I'm going to go ahead and make them kind of thick. And that's great too, because it's art. It's all going to look beautifully, wonderfully, colorfully awesome. And this is a really awesome, beautiful piece to frame. You can ask your mom and dad and them to put this in a frame. Your family to put this in a frame. Okay. Because everybody's family is not just mom and dad. We got to keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. All right, now I have strips. You see this, cameraman? Now I got strips. Now, let's put everything away. We are going to weave these strips into this. Be right back. So the thing with weaving, you guys, is that when we start, we have to go one way, then the opposite way, then one way, then the opposite way. You're gonna understand what I mean. So here's my first strip. We're gonna go, see this first piece here? We're gonna go take this strip and go under it. And then over the next strip. And then under. And then over. And then under. And then over. Under. Over. Under. Then push that up. Push it up. You've got your first weave. There. Now you see how I started this strip going under there? We are going to do the second strip. It's gonna do the opposite. And you're going to go over the first strip and under the second strip. Over, under, over. And you can take your time. Under. Get under there. Get. Under, over, under, over. Yay. Make sure you always pull it up. I like to make mine really tight so it's like a nice tight mat. Ooh, you can start feeling that awesomeness. You see how that pattern's coming together. Now, see how we did opposite? We went under, then we went over this one. Now we're gonna go what? Right. Under, over, under, over. And my little method is to just pull my finger up. Everybody's gonna do this part differently. Under, over, because if you got the littler your fingers, the easier it is to over, and then under last. Push that up, push, push, push. Okay? All right, let me do another one. Let's go. We did under here. What are we gonna do? Over. So push up that one. We're gonna go over it because we went under here. So we're gonna go over, under. Okay. And weaving is a very important part of Native American history, friends. They would weave baskets, blankets, everything. It's kind of like the West African pottery, something that was essential to life. These beautiful weaved pieces of art. Look at this, yay! So I'm gonna finish this and then I'm going to come back. You guys finish your weave. Remember, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. The next row is over, under, over, under. Then the next row is under, over, over. You get it until you get all the way down, okay, with all your strips. All right, see you in a second. Okay, you guys, I have finished mine and I actually found an old frame and I put an old frame on here, but look, ooh, I love that weave. Look at that weave, you guys. You like it? I'm sure yours is much more beautiful than this because you guys know about detail and I'm sure you guys took your time. I did this really fast, but I put this picture frame on here and I can use it to hang it on the wall. Or I could use it as, since it's glass and it can be wiped, a placement. Are you thirsty? All right, you guys have fun.